Alright, we are getting ready for qualifying, which I'm going to show, just in case my race goes horribly wrong very quickly. So this is going to be a long video. We're at Sonoma. We are at this version of Sonoma. I really want a version where we just go straight on the drag strip and just do this part. Can iRacing make that when they rescan Sonoma? I think that'd actually be a kind of fun short track. Long ass straightaway, and then the S's and the 180. I think that'd be fun. But anyways, we're here and gonna do qualifying 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes and 10 laps. And, well, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I hope it's not open.
You'll be forced to start the race on the tyre compound from your best qualifying lap.
You should be able to change. Yeah, so it is going to be an interesting one because most of us shouldn't even be running like USF 2000. So if that tells you anything, us being in high-powered IndyCars with a bunch of things to think about, I think we're going to start on alternate. See what everyone's doing. We got a bunch on reds. Got Billy and Gavin going on blacks right now, but they can change their mind later and run a faster lap. I think a lot of people are going on reds. I guess we'll go on reds. Try to qualify a bit ahead. We didn't really put in a practice lap on low fuel, and well, I haven't even practiced on low fuel, so this could be a complete disaster. It will be underdriving no matter what I am. Underdriving and overdriving all at once. We'll be slamming on the gas too hard out of corners. Gavin was doing the same thing I'm doing, where you brake early, lift off, and then miss the corner still. No brake markers in key corners, which is annoying, but is what it is. Get these tires heated up, man. This thing definitely turns much different. Very
green flag, green flag.
Rotates very much compared to what I was doing on full fuel. Well, let's see what we can do. Hopefully for a 16, a high 16 would be like a huge lap for me. Getting a lot of nose push though as I don't turn it. We're gonna have the same thing over the hill here. It's kind of just a repeat of that corner. Almost drive it off. Have to do a little lift off early here so that we stay in the groove here. Broke it way too early. That's okay. So yeah, we got random cautions that will be happening that I have to somehow do in the middle of this. I haven't even practiced that yet. I think after we put a lap in, I'll get that set up and give it a try. And then we got two compounds that we got to use. You start on what you qualify on. There we go, 16.9. Be happy with that. So the cautions are really going to change things up. And unlike the other road races where I've done the random cautions, we have the possibility of green-white checkered this time. So you can't work it backwards from the race distance, which will cause a few people to try some things, others to do a little gamble, and who knows how the cautions fall. It might not even come into play. For some reason, we're on a lap here, though. I don't know if I need to start near the front. We might not. I know that fast people will probably be way quicker, but a mid-16 is massive for me. 16.351. I think we could even get away with calling that a low 16. You
have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Thankfully, we don't have to drive it all the way back around. We can just get out of the car, so should be able to make this lap, and I don't think you get pushed to pass in queue. Nope, and that's pit lane. Wrong button. Well, there goes 3/10 that we had on that lap. Let's not push to pass with the pit limiter again. I just shouldn't even focus on push to pass because it's just not going to be a thing for me. Push to pass is more like push to miss the next corner. So, and there we go. That's not going to be a lap. So right now, P6. Very surprising. What do we got around us? I don't know if Kenny's actually going to race or not. I am very surprised by that. We got a couple of people on the reds, though, that are going to be quicker than us. And, well, qualifying's almost over, so let's just load up the setup. We're going to go alternates is what we're going to have to start on. And then I am going to just short fuel this to start off. We're going to go with 11 gallons of fuel. And that should get us about 12 laps. We got a 62 lap race. And that should kind of set us up depending on how the card draw happens. Get those out. So what I'm going to do is draw a card every lap, 2 laps after start and restarts, down the drag strip, and throw a yellow if it's an ace. If we get a yellow, we reshuffle. If, and I'm leaving this in there, I didn't tell anyone about it because it doesn't really matter, but if I get a joker, then we go 2 laps without drawing. So there's 2 chances for it to get extended longer. But we will put that there. I think I can get to it with my right hand. And we are 1.5 minutes away from what's going to be a very difficult road course race. Very, very difficult, because we might be able to put laps in, but racing against other people is going to be difficult. We've lost a few. Kenny is qualified just ahead of us, and now we got a couple more people going ahead of us. What do we got? Got quite a few on the blacks. I don't think it's really going to matter, since the cautions are going to kind of switch things up, but as long as we're up near the front and can pit early and not go a lap down, that'll be good. And we can take another run at the reds if we want to, if the cautions work out the way that we need them to. But Alex on pole, Leighton, the winner at California, is on the front row as well. They've got 2/10 over the second row, and Leighton goes to the top, looking like a strong contender to win the championship right now. But only one race in, and anything can happen in this. So, oh yeah, we got a warm-up as well. Well, let's go figure out what this 10 pounds of fuel feels like. So we could get a caution immediately on lap 3, or we could go like 18 laps without a caution. That's the fun of it. You don't really know, and we don't have to have a caution every time someone screws up. Arrow push might be a little pain. I'm definitely not feeling like I'm turning very well right now, but I'm thinking that's a tire heat thing. I really need a braking marker into that corner. I have nothing that I'm going off of. The thing I'm going off of down into this corner is a little dip in the left-hand side on the painted line. Right there. But that's going to be hard to spot in a pack. I'm guessing most people are going 18 gallons. I forgot that we need to practice going into here, and I'm sure someone is going to wreck through there. Now, pit road is a bit awkward because it's like 2 different areas, and hopefully no one decides to exit there. There's our stall.
3, 2,
right at
1.
the right past the start finish line. And out of the pits. So yeah, once we get into the race, it's going to be about just finding a nice comfort zone, running laps, not trying to be a hero. We got an 8th place finish at California. We just need to have a nice smooth run here at the road courses. We'll be going to Detroit in 2 weeks. Then we'll head to Watkins Glen in 4 weeks. And between those, we've got Iowa and Nashville. And then to finish the season, we'll be at Richmond. So,
car 27 just set the fastest lap, 18.275.
one more time into the pits, full throttle this time. Oh, that was a weird prediction code there. That's not good.
17.048. Pit boxing right here.
Sure everyone knows about that, because that was definitely not good. We got 2 minutes. I'll step away, be back for the race. Alright, so we got 1 minute left. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on me this time. Although that happened after qualifying. I'm pretty sure. No, that happened after warm-up. So hopefully not a thing that will happen. Make sure we're good here. We've got 11 gallons of fuel in this. But yeah, this one is going to be tough. California was tough for many different reasons, just because you couldn't get away from each other. But this one is going to be really tough just because we are mostly road racers, or mostly oval racers, so road racing can be a challenge, because most of us don't run high-powered stuff like this, but figured we needed to do some road racing in the league. So we got 1 minute. Get everyone out there. Kenny has left, it looks like. He chickens out of it. And, well, we didn't fall off the grid,
We'll be disqualified if we don't change the tyre compounds before the race is over. 1 to go, next time by.
Let's get everything set up. We want full fuel, and we want primaries. So let's make sure we're on race control. We are. So what do we got here? We got 26 of us out here. I could probably put the tire compounds on for the overlay. Let's see if I can do that really quick. There we go. Now we know what people are running. We got Billy. That will be to our right, who is going to be faster than us, most likely on the blacks. Wesley and Colton, who are always fast behind us. Good to see Colton making it out. He didn't make the California race, but able to get out here, something that we don't see him in very often. And hopefully Gavin has a much better run than he did at California. But this is definitely not the easy combo to come to. So we are going to clear all on the start, just in case something weird happens, since cautions are not going to be coming out. It will be single file lap cars to the rear on restarts. There are wave arounds and lucky dogs, but the wave arounds sometimes don't work well at road courses. I'm really afraid to use the green-white checkers if we do draw a card at that time, because I have no idea how those will work. They shouldn't work any different on a road course, but
about to go green, stay focused.
Who knows? So we got 10 gallons of fuel in this thing, and hopefully we will get some good racing in and not make any mistakes. We are green. Just try to not cause a wreck. I don't know if we got someone off to our right. It sounds like we do, but we don't. Okay. We're all there. Oh. Okay.
Go right.
that was Spencer. We are green. Looks like for the most part everything has been clean. Oh, someone just went off back there. And this is where a lot of the issues are going to happen in the back of the pack, because it's just going to get condensed up into these hard braking zones in the first few laps. Especially if someone misses their braking and someone else is braking early. But we just need to be calm on throttle. Shift up well before we need to. And not lock the tires or cut the corner. Looks like Cameron is out.
26.375.
Feels like we're actually a little bit quicker than these two, and it could just be because of our fuel load. But I have no idea where the hell I would even think about passing. I mean, I could dive it into the inside here, but that would probably not go well for me or Matthias. Wesley's starting to put a little pressure on us. And that's going to force me to drive into the corner harder, which is going to be more of an issue for me. And now we got to start doing card draws on this lap. Got Dan coming out of the pits, but with a lucky dog, it's not too big of a deal. Card draw this time. Hopefully we don't get an instant one. Let's see when the safest point for me to take a hand off the wheel is. Oh, you know what? Upshift's not good. You gotta be kidding me. Instant caution. What is the chances of that? Oh shit. And now we're just being a mess.
Still there.
Sorry, I'm trying to do something. I can't believe we got an instant caution. That is a bit ridiculous. Instantly an ace. Okay, well, that makes things interesting. Did not plan on that being when it came out. So we're gonna reshuffle when we can. I'm gonna move this over to the left side so that I can still upshift. And that's going to kind of change things up for everyone. We can't really do what we were going to do. We just need to save fuel here. People at the back, kind of gives them an out if they're on the reds. They can hop in, throw on the blacks, and be just fine, but yeah, I wasn't really expecting it to be the first card drawn. So I'm gonna now switch from aces to kings. Not that it matters since we're just doing a whole reshuffle, but hopefully I don't wreck as I'm reshuffling here.
Jetstar 200, 19 car.
pit should open this time. I don't know where they open at on road courses, but we're behind the pace car, so it should be open this time. This hurts me, though, because it just tightens the field back up, and we're going to be pitting before everyone. We can't pit now. But it might also help the Reds because it gives them a chance to cool off. I think we've got a lucky dog that's going to be coming around. Got Cameron who might be back out. Got a couple of people off. Oh, Colton was one of the people that is out. He must have been the guy that went straight on. Or maybe there was more to it. So we got the lucky dog that's going to be coming around. And yes, I know this is a little boring to watch pace laps at a road course, but it also just kind of changes things up for everyone.
You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Lucky dog, though, is going to be, they're going to have to push to get around. But he should be able to make it, and really, you're getting a whole lap back, so if you start half a lap behind, no big deal. But now we will draw again in 2 laps after the restart, and if I draw a king, I'm going to be very annoyed. The chances of that, the way that it's gone over the last few races that I've done random draws, I guess it makes sense that it's randomly bad draws this time. But it's definitely going to change up everyone's thinking. Because now are you thinking, okay, well, we got one early. Is it going to be a long time now till we get another one? Because normally I don't reshuffle.
One left to green.
So single file starts this time. It's going to help us a tiny bit with getting some space to the back of the field, because we're going to have to pit in probably, what, 6 laps? But pitting under yellow would have been the worst thing for us, so we just got to live with it. We're also racing much quicker than we would be if I didn't short fuel it. Get ready to clear all. Dan should be catching the back of the field. And yeah, what are these tires going to do? It's not something that you normally deal with these tires. Oh no. Connection to Germany. Did he fully drop out? Hopefully not. I'm going to leave him a little gap. That will suck if he did. He races at some rough times to run with us in our league. It looks like he's completely gone. Since I don't have system messages come up, we won't know, but I will still leave a little gap just in case. We need to go back to our full map, and then we can go back to clear all. And we're back at it. Give everyone time, and then I'll clear all. Remember that the tires are cooled off now. I'm gonna assume everyone has made it past the start-finish line now. No penalties. Now we gotta figure out what our time frame is for fuel. Everything is definitely jammed up here a bit. It might have been a really bad call to short fuel, but I mean, we're running much higher up in the race than I thought we would be, so if we get a nice little run throughout this and get a gap on the people at the back, it'll work out for us. Alright, that's one lap complete. We gotta do another lap, and then we'll start drawing. Oh no, Wesley goes around. I think someone got into him as well. Hopefully it's not a big pile up. Looks like part of the pack lost a few seconds, but it's not a complete track blocker, I don't think. That unleashes Billy. And I just need to focus on going forward. We've got 8 laps, it's saying. And looks like Wesley's out of the race. We nearly did the same thing. Billy nearly pushed off. And we're pushing off again. I am struggling here. Alright, drawing a card this time. Cannot be a king. It's a 2. I'm gonna just keep it in second out of there, just prevent me from spinning them up. Nearly overdrove that for my skill. Joe is out, we're on pit road. Dylan has come out of the pits. Oh, that was who spun early on in front of us. He's on reds. Got 6 laps. And we get a 3. Luckily, Dylan is a little bit quicker than us. At least he wasn't qualifying, so he'll probably still be a little bit quicker with us, even if he's full tank on new tires. Especially if I'm going to start making mistakes on entry like that. Well, our plan was to pit on lap 10. We can go to lap 15. I think I'm going to extend that just to try to cut out a pit stop that we weren't, or that we were going to have to do, because we might get a yellow in the middle of one of our black runs and be able to extend it past 22 laps. Sucks for Matthias, though. 9. I think they've all been spades as well. It's actually been going pretty well for me, though. Car's not getting too crazy, but we haven't had to really do a whole lot of laps on these tires, so that's helped out.
18.067. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
18s, though, on reds, but that's perfectly fine for this field and where we're at on the race. Track temps 108. Clouds are going to be moving in and out. Sun's going to be going down. It is 2 times speed. But we should get done well before sunset, unless I really miscalculated that. Oops, and I forgot to draw 4. Oh, someone has went off, and we've got 2 cars parked there. Hopefully that was not a lap car getting into anyone. I think it was just someone making a mistake. Yeah, Ryan just made a mistake. Or Ryan and Alex. It might have been Alex because he was in 3rd. But, well, Dylan didn't need to do that. He wasn't holding us up. We're now in 5th. And I've done nothing other than just not go off yet. But that's unfortunate for those 2. 4 of hearts. Not changing the brake bias or anything. That is just not things we need to worry about. Now if I pit and then the next card is a king, I'll have the same guy screaming in my comments that I'm fixing things. Billy has got around Dylan. 18.09. If I can just keep running 18 zeros though. I mean, we're catching Justin, and that is not someone who I thought I would be catching. So I don't know if he's trying to eke out some fuel or he's just went too hard. Maybe he got a bit of damage and whatever happened. Ooh, little bobble there, 10 of diamonds. Okay, nose is not turning now that we're a little closer. Not in the high speeds. We don't really need to pass him. We're going to be pitting next lap. So it's only going to slow our pit entry up if we're behind him, just because it's kind of like Sonoma Rallycross, where you're doing the Joker lap. The Joker slows down and the race line goes straight. It's kind of the opposite of that, where the pit line goes straight and the race line slows down. So we'll just give ourselves a bit of a gap. I don't want a caution here, but I think most people would pit if there was one. But I kind of want to get to like lap 30 before we have a caution again, just for the sake of the race. 8 of diamonds. Now I gotta just not screw up the pit entry, because sadly, pit speed limit doesn't start till after the bend. We should be able to go full throttle in, start slowing down. Yeah, we will be able to. That's so scary. That was almost too close. All right. Get it slowed down. We are in.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Make sure we're topping off and taking primaries.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. I will say that's a good first stint for us. We got 5 extra laps out of it, and we're gonna wait on fuel. Gonna come out with a clear track in what looks to be 13th. Cold tires that don't have as much grip. To relearn how to drive with this full tank as well. And I swear, if this is a king, I'm going to be very annoyed. It will totally look like I'm cheating. 6 of spades. So Dan's on blacks ahead of us. He's done his tire change. Oh boy. That's not going to be good for our tires. Heavier and less grip. Just need to calm down. We're on a good strategy. Oh my god, it don't turn.
Compound. Race control is happy.
I'm glad they're happy. I am not. I want my grip back. Hopefully once these heat up a bit, we'll start to feel a little better. Gavin currently running 9th. Oh boy, that was a bit of a rotation on entry I wasn't ready for. Again, rotation, jack. Ten seconds to Gavin. Looks like he was one that pit maybe under the cautions. Showing him on his second set of blacks, primaries. Hopefully everyone remembers that they have to switch that themselves. Some people haven't done road races in this car. 18.351. Don't. It's not a stock car. It's not a stock car. We don't need to be doing curbs. Alright, we're starting to catch Dan. Queen. Spades. I think that was a spade. Oh, well, Dan's gonna make it easy on us. That puts us into 11th. Oh, don't get to bouncing. Peter's just pit.
19.477.
You know what? I'm fine doing 19s. A lot of the fast guys have had issues, so just being nice and calm around the track is going to be good enough for us. Caught Gavin by 2 seconds so far. He pit on lap 5 under that caution. 7 of clubs. We're kind of in a position where if yellow comes out, we're gonna pit just because we're so far up. I don't know if there was just a massive wreck that knocked some people out, or yeah, well, I guess we didn't really have that many cars to start with, and then we've lost a few. So, we're really not that far up. And if I lock the tires up on entry too much more, we're definitely not going to be. Just be calm, catch Christopher, work on catching Gavin. But we're not looking for aces this time, we're looking for kings. It's 0 degrees out right now. The heater just kicked in, and, well, everyone's just spinning out for me. You don't have to spin out to let me go. Hopefully you didn't get that nose wing into the wall.
18.808. You're in the top 10.
Front runners still haven't pit. They must be just going full tank. We're not going to gain anything on them. I don't think they'll slow down to 19s, so Nine of spades. Oh boy, had to bounce the brake there to try not to lock up. Shane's headed in the pits. Oh my God, we're headed towards the pits instead of doing the last turn. Billy has pit and come out ahead of us. Andy's on reds now, so he'll be checking out. I don't know. I mean, maybe I just need to get back on the reds because I'm not fast enough to really hurt them. But I'm guessing the full tank would do a lot more damage. Clip that. We're gonna start slowing down a little earlier for this, in the hopes that I don't miss a corner. I'll try to do the same for the final turn. And I just realized I forgot to draw a card. We will draw it now. 10, didn't matter. 10 of hearts.
19.192.
Long ways to go in this one. A lot of mistakes have happened. I think we'll get a good finish if we just don't make mistakes. And Christopher spun out, and he is in 10th right now, so Jack of diamonds. Just in his pit. He came out well ahead of us. Gavin has held his ground. We are just not doing well. We have not found any speed on these tires and fuel. I think it's time for the Delta bar. Not that we're going to see green compared to the reds, but just so that I can remind myself it's okay to go a little quicker than I am.
The lead is bidding now.
Joker, that means 2 laps. We can't draw a card. It's going to make this run even longer. Now, during that time, I'm not going to pit ever, unless I absolutely have to, just because I have knowledge that no one else does, that a caution can't come out over the next 2 laps. I don't know if it's useful knowledge, but it's just to make it fair. Timothy's on pit road.
now.
This is our first time by that we can't draw. Got a Leighton just ahead of us who just pit. I know there's some tools that I could adjust if I needed to, but that's not the main issue. The main issue is the driver, and we're just gonna drive this thing and not try to be super fast. Gavin on pit road. Alright, so we gotta start thinking about strategy to the end here. We've got 13 laps of fuel, it looks like, at this pace. Oops. Sure. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I did actually change the map. I already thought I did, but I wanted to double check. So we got 13 laps. That can get us to 39. And we kind of just need to get to that. And that'll make us be able to get to 62. But that's if it goes green to that point, which the more laps we do, the more likely there's going to be a caution. Time. And we get a 3 of diamonds. Another car heading into the pits. They were really able. I guess they probably pitted lap 5 and then stretched it to there. Excited to watch Gavin's view of this, because he's going to have a whole different view. Even though we're fairly close to each other, he was behind that wreck that happened early. Jack of Spades. I feel like that's the second time I've seen Jack of Spades, but don't think that's possible. We got Timothy catching us. He's on fresher primaries and just doing better. Guessing everyone thought after that early caution that we weren't going to have a long run like this, but that is why the random cautions is fun. All the kings could be at the bottom. Highly unlikely, but so far. What we got here? It's the queen of diamonds. We don't need the queens yet. Locked him up. Was not in the right spot for that turn. I think fuel is a bigger factor for me than tires for my skill level. Frank on pit road.
18.416.
Getting in a better rhythm. And since I'm not going very quick, we haven't really burnt up the tires. I just need to focus on hitting my marks. And a 5 of diamonds. Almost to halfway. Crazy ass long race. 41 minutes left in it. But too short of a race wouldn't be fun. And this kind of just felt like the right amount. 3 stints on full tank. Okay, you know what? I think... Oh, I was going to say, I think we're better off on these on low fuel because even though the reds felt quick, these are definitely being quicker at the end of the tank, and we've still got 8 laps left on this tank. Jack of clubs. P6 right now. Unfortunately, a couple of front runners, well, 3 of them I think, had issues with Dylan self-spinning on the first lap. Matthias, well, 4 of them. Matthias dropping out, and then Alex and Ryan getting into each other somehow. Almost overdrove that, ended up on the wrong side, just had to back it down. So if I tried to correct it all, I would have screwed it up. Ace of clubs. Timothy's still hanging back there. We're about even. We've got a caution.
You got a slow car on the left.
Someone has had an off or is just letting people go. Was it Christopher spinning out again there? Those tire marks looked a little fresh. He needs to not go to first gear there. If that's what's getting him. He might have just pulled off to the left, though, for lead lap cars.
19.184.
We got 6 laps left here, and we're going to be pitting again. We need to make sure it's all set up right. We got a 5 of clubs, putting on primaries, and then we need to make sure auto fuel isn't going to do something stupid and say we don't need a full tank. Someone off. That is Dylan, and that has just completely made my brain stop. For some reason, I just forgot about the last corner there.
19.17.
Well, that couldn't have been good on our front tires. My own fault, though. Looking at the car off the side. And we get an ace, diamonds. And we got to stretch this one. We got to go. Yeah, we got to go till fuel runs out. So I don't think we're going to make our numbers though for it to have what we need. If a caution comes out now, it's definitely going to change things up. And I think it would be a point where I put reds on and short fuel it. If a caution comes out before we want to pit. I think that's definitely an option in this situation. I am getting a bit tossy with the car, feeling like I'm an IndyCar driver. Need to calm that shit down before I wreck myself. Just trying to stay out of the dirty air here. Draw a card, it's a king. And that is...
The yellow flag is out.
The yellow.
In single file.
That's going to completely change things up for everyone. We're going alternates. We need... How much do we need? We probably need about... We can do about 22 laps on fuel. Hopefully no one was on pit road at the time when the yellow came out, because that can screw things up massively. It looks like we're all clear. We're not going to go full tank. We're going to go... God, we're giving ourselves X's under yellow. So yeah, we're definitely gonna short fuel this one. Do 2 short stints on red, I think is our best bet. If it goes green the whole way. It's also going to give some people a chance to wave around. Got a lucky dog. And just give everyone a little bit of a break. I think everyone deserves a nice little breather there. So now we're going to be pulling for queens for yellows.
Pit road's open.
I'm going to guess everyone's going to come down pit road. Tire choice, though, not sure. Huh? Not quite how I thought it was going to play out. All right, so we're going to take 10 gallons and the alternates. We're going to hope that helps us be a little bit quicker.
5, 3, 2, 1.
So I don't think anyone can make it to the end from here, so. And it's going to give us a little bit shorter pit stop, which is good. We needed that because Timothy didn't have to take a whole lot of fuel. He's come out on the alternates. I needed to do a little shuffling there, but I'll try to do that on the straightaway. I assume lucky dog happened. Unless the lucky dog needed fuel.
Catch up 27 car.
Alright, let's shuffle here. We just lost a card. I am not going to try to pick that up. So, if it's queen, our chances just got less likely for a yellow. If it wasn't, it got more likely. I don't know where the pace car is, though. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, we've got at least 26 to go. We can make it 22 laps on fuel. So people at the back might drop in and grab some more fuel here.
One to go.
We are sitting in what appears to be 6th place. We got a wave around with Brett.
Catch up 27 car.
And looks like everything is working out well. I hope everyone's enjoying it that's racing. And I hope it's fun to watch. Otherwise, that's not a good thing. Oh well, I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Billy's got the lead. Behind him is Justin, then Sean, Warren, Leighton, and myself. Everyone appears to be, well, the 3 in front of us. Everyone that pit went to the alternates. Billy's on alternates. And Justin is on the primaries. Not seeing the rest of the field. They're still catching up. I will be clearing black flags, so. Just so Ryan knows that if he doesn't get passed by those people, if they're supposed to pass him, he's fine. Oh, Jesus. Wrecked myself under yellow. Been trying. No, we don't want to throw a yellow. That's not the command. Clear all. There we go. Have we done something stupid with our strategy? Possibly. Will it really matter? Probably not, with this many people left on the lead lap.
Get ready, going green.
And I think Ryan's quite a few laps down and is in 15th, so.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Leader, big advantage on the starts with that last corner. Make sure we don't drive off the track. Do a clear all, and we'll do another clear all on the back stretch, or drag strip, or whatever you want to call it. Glad there's more grip in the grass than there used to be. Gotta remember how to drive. No, no. That is Sean. Clear all again. Looks like we're good to race. Let's focus. We got 2 laps and then we start drawing cards. And we will draw them all the way up until the white flag. Locking up. Closest racing we've done so far since the first few laps.
18.404. You're back in 5th.
Make sure we don't have a bobble. We've seen a lot of people go off in this corner. All right, next lap we are drawing for cautions again. We can go 15 laps, it looks like. Definitely on full fuel. He would be checking out from us if he wasn't.
17.049.
So we kind of need to make the pass. Since we're going to have to pit, and he's going to pit late if there's no cautions. Drawn for Queens this time. And we get a 4 of clubs. An attempt. I will screw it up like I did every attempt at Pocono. That might have been a cut. It wasn't.
17.943.
He gets a little bit of a bobble there, but still quicker than us. Of hearts. He's getting checked up a little bit ahead of him. That brought us closer. Losing the nose, though, through that fast section this close. And we got a battle ahead of us with Warren and Justin. Don't need to be in first gear. We're giving Christopher crap about that. Warren going for the outside pass. That's really jamming things up here, but he's going to get it done. Justin on those primaries, and it's looking like it's starting to hurt him. Layton gets all off. We're going to try to take advantage of that. Can't, though. Oh, we're going to take advantage of that, though. Force him onto a bad line. Now we just got to pull away from him. And we get a 10 of diamonds. Oh, and we completely screwed that up. Turned in way too early. Justin's going to be pitting in the next few laps. We might be pitting if we miss the corner that bad. But Justin last pit on 23, so his pit stops has got to be coming up.
9, 7, you're in 4th position.
He'll have saved a bit under that caution to take it further. He'll be the first one to pit. But I think he's going to have to go with the primaries and do a full tank of fuel. But he should be able to pit at any point now. He might just be waiting until he's out, just in case there's a caution. And it's an 8 of diamond. So I'm not going to press too hard here to make a pass because he will be going in the pits soonish. So we'll just kind of conserve our tires. Thought he was going in that time. Now he decides he's going to after that mistake. I don't think he was trying to pit unless that was that prediction code.
18.265. You're now in 3rd.
We are on the podium at the moment. Six of spades. We got to start thinking about what we're going to do for fuel. It looks like we need about 7 gallons to make it to the end.
The lead is pitting now.
Billy has entered the pits. That's going to give Warren a lap lead.
17.454. You're in 2nd position right now.
Oh, didn't mean to shift there. I don't want to pit this early though, because we know full fuel, I am not good at all. But if a yellow comes out, these guys just pass us. That is a Jack of Hearts, not a Queen. Little deep. We're gonna short shift that. Just because it feels like the rears are going to start spinning off the corner. Warren's checking out from us. Wonder if I just need to go with the primaries on low fuel for this final stint. Because we're definitely starting to feel the reds drop off now. I'm wondering if that's the smarter call. Queen, that is not what we wanted to see.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 71 car.
That means Billy and Justin get to go to the front. We're all gonna have to pit here. I'm also gonna have to be heavier on fuel than I want to be. I think we are gonna just go with the primaries though, because it's just really falling off on me. And then we need, we're gonna go 9 gallons of fuel. That'll put us at 14 gallons total. Now let's go with 7. We'll put it, actually we can go with 6 because of these cautions. We'll go 6 gallons. If there is another yellow or a green-white checkered, then we'll have, well, if there's a green-white checkered, we'll have to come in. But I think I need to be on the lowest fuel I can be. Let's go ahead and just save fuel. Not that this matters right now because we can put whatever we need in, but we're going to come in, pit. That caution kind of just, and it works out for us, but it doesn't. But it also depends on how many people have pit behind us. Wasn't what we needed, but I don't think it matters in the long run unless everyone goes with the alternates and it's just way quicker than us at the start. But I think we were falling off really bad at the end. We've still got, what, 12 laps, 13 laps when we go green. We barely did 10 laps there, only about 9 laps, so I think it's just better to go low fuel on the primary. I think that's the call. Oh, and Warren is staying out. Did not expect to see that. Doesn't matter how fast we go around here, other than it's going to allow Timothy to catch up to us, but we are going to lose a little bit of ground there. No, maybe not. More people stayed out than I thought would, but maybe they can make it with this yellow now. Maybe that's what they're doing.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Cautions in road courses.
Move it, move it.
Definitely changing things up. save some fuel here because we've only got 14 laps of fuel. But that should be fine. Even if we get a green-white checkered, we should be able to save enough. Oh, we've got alternates behind us all the way. Alternates in front of us. We're probably the only ones out here on the primaries. I just feel like we needed to go to that because I was definitely struggling. We might not fire off as quick as we need to, but I was definitely struggling at the end of that. Good news is we're in 6th. That's about where we've ran the entire time. Bad news is Ryan's how many laps down and it's in 13th. So there's been a lot of incidents. We need to shuffle. Not really shuffling because I can't very well with these gloves that I wear. Now, we do not need another caution. We need these people to heat up their tires and start falling off.
1 lap to green.
We've got lots of different strategies going on out here.
7. Catch up, 4 car.
Two laps, and then we can start drawing for cautions again, all the way to the white flag. This might have been really bad, but I feel like I'm just low fuel better on the primaries. We got 10.8 gallons of fuel, so we should have enough. Just barely. And if I screwed that up, well, then that wouldn't be the first time. But I've had a lot of fun with it. It feels like we've been on track forever. But really, it hasn't been that long. I mean, it's an hour-and-a-half video right now, but it feels like we've been racing for 2 hours. Go full map. We've got all our push-to-passes, but that's, again, not really our concern. Billy and Justin are quicker than us on the alternates. They've got a couple of laps on them, but yeah, this is going to be interesting because the 2 fastest people are in 4th and 5th right now, and I am ahead of a lot of people that are on the alternates. Forgot to hit that beforehand. Justin gets a bad start. Just give him a moment. Oh, Billy! I don't know what happened. Take it easy here. Colder tires right now. Very surprised though Justin hasn't fired off. mean to get that close. Luckily, I went offline. Nearly went off track, though, there. Need to not look at his wing. Look at my brake markers. Is he in the wrong map? That looks like wrong fuel map.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
I can't like, he wouldn't have more fuel than us unless he fueled it all the way up. Or I have just really underfueled. But it's showing we're good on fuel. I think he's in the wrong fuel map. Something's going on. He is not getting off those corners. Oh shit, we're not getting into him though. Well, Warren's looking really good now. We'll be drawn for a caution this time. I just need to stop locking the freaking front brakes up.
18.581. You're back in fourth position. The car in P13 just set the fastest lap.
It's got to be Billy.
18.478.
Or Ryan, actually. That sucks for Ryan, setting fast lap, but been out of it since whatever that incident was. Well, here we go. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It's a jack.
Yellow flag. They
Instantly.
want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up 21.
Instantly. I mean, I think Billy's gonna be happy about that, but if he's still running. Well, that changes a whole lot up. Two times we've had instant cautions on the first draw. That's how we start it. That's probably how we're going to end it. Everyone's going to be really annoyed, though, because it really doesn't do anything strategy-wise. It's going to get Ryan a lap back, I think. Let's take a look at where he's at. He is 2 laps down. So it gets him a little closer to getting some spots if there's more issues. But we've only got 13 people on track. So lots of attrition, as you would expect in a Oval Racer YouTube road series with a very high-powered car. That, I don't know who it helps. It helps Billy get some of that track position back, but he's still back in 9th. It just kind of closes him up if he wasn't already closed up on that. I don't know how quick he recovered from it. If Justin was saving fuel, then it helps him. But yeah, unfortunate. Just shuffle and we are set.
Catch up 21. Car. Catch up 21. Car.
I guess I should be saving a little bit here, just in case there is the green-white checkered, since we still have that possibility.
The pit road's open.
Leighton is in 2nd. Warren leading this one, and this caution really helps him out, I think, with the fuel and just cooling the tires.
Catch up, 21, car. Pit road is closed.
Felt like our second time by, but apparently it was only the first time by. Ryan should get the lucky dog here.
Car 26 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Yeah. Okay, explain to me what the outside of the road course is, iRacing. How about we say let them pass on the right? I mean, if you want to be technical, the outside is the left here. But, yeah. Probably worth the rephrasing on that.
Catch up, 21, car.
Just go whichever line these guys are in, although they're crossing over up over the hill.
Okay. 26, car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
So Ryan's going to be hoping for another caution. I know none of us are. But if he can get to the tail end, he could probably pick off a couple of spots just because of the speed he's got. I couldn't put tire limits because of the 2 sets of tires. So, I mean, I could have manually mandated something, but I don't want to have to check that. So far, our strategy has been alternate, primary, alternate, primary. Right now we've got 2 extra gallons of fuel in it. So that should go up over over this next lap, and that should give us enough for the green-white checkered if it does happen, and the game doesn't just explode doing a green-white checkered on a road course. Time in sim right now is getting close to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunset's at 7. But track temp has gone down to 97 just because cloud cover getting later in the day. It's been fun though. I really hope everyone's enjoyed it. I know that some people are going to be annoyed because they might have got wrecked by a mistake by someone else. That just happens. And, yeah, I've enjoyed how this has turned out. Could have not had this caution, but it's how it goes. Let's just hope it doesn't do it to us again. We're drawn for 10s this next time. Don't think we have anything for the people ahead of us. But I didn't think we had anything for Justin, and I don't know if he was just fuel saving or just not getting off the corner, but very surprised by his speed. And it makes sense now on that start because he was well back from the car ahead of him, but he just wasn't accelerating out of the corners. So all right, here we go. Let's get everything set up, get ready to clear all just in case, and final 6 laps of this race.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Get a decent start. What are these tires gonna do?
Two.
Ooh, Charles slower in than I was expecting, but we At least didn't overdrive it. Clear all. Looks like Justin has found his fuel map or has enough fuel to push it now. That's scary.
Car right. Keep to the left.
And we get hit.
Clear.
Hopefully it's not broken. Leighton misses the corner. We completely lock it up and nearly take him out. Push to pass. We haven't used it, but now is the time. I don't know if there's a time limit when you can use it again. I don't think there is, but I think that's the best spot for us to use it. This is our second time by. We will be drawing cards next time.
Car right. Clear.
Had to just go wide in case something happened there because it looked like he was going to miss it. It is getting intense now. Bouncing it off the corner in first gear. He locks it up. Oh, no, that's not the button we needed. Can't believe I did that again. Would just be better off not using push to pass. That sucks. That just opened up a massive gap. Thankfully, Timothy was ready for me to do something stupid at that point. And he didn't lose anything from it, other than a bit of time. Don't be a 10. It's a 2.
Right side.
Oh god. Too slow through the center there. We're just overdriving the entry massively. Luckily he had a little slip up out of the corner. Alright, let's hit the right button this time. Little slip up. Luckily I wasn't on the button yet.
4, 9, 7.
Oh man, Timothy is all over us. He's got the braking power. That's where we're hurting right now. And get a 3 with clubs. Close the inside off a little bit more just to protect from getting hit. I like the last run when we were going forward. Feels like we're just checking everyone up now. And locking the brakes up.
You've got 2 laps to go.
last time that we can get a caution is right here. Completely below the exit of that corner. Are we going to have a green-white checkered? It's a 7. Oh my God, what am I doing? Trying to give away this spot. Thankfully, not much he can do through that part. But he knows all he's got to do is pressure me a little bit.
Flag. One more lap to go.
Gavin's making a move on him because I'm slowing him up so much. Not a swipe at Gavin. Just saying Timothy's way quicker than us right now, but he's just stuck behind my slow ass. And yeah, that caution made the alternates the way better tire for that situation, but we had to plan on it going green. Oh wow, they lost a lot of time behind us, which is good. Because that means I can just take it nice and easy in here. If we could throw a yellow on the white, it wouldn't have been one anyways. It's an 8 of spades. Warren's gonna get the win as long as he keeps it on the track. I'm gonna get a 5th place, which is a win. I know we got handed a few spots, but I will happily take them on a road course. And here we are at the end. P5. Congrats to Warren.
All right.
Congrats to everyone that finished.
Great
Holy
job.
crap.
Really well.
That was a long one. That was a long one. Sorry to Timothy for being so slow. We were not on the right tire for that finish, for that combination of short runs there. Gavin finishes the race. Whew. Holy smokes. That was some interesting racing, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. We've got the same to look forward to at Detroit and Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen, the yellows are going to be really annoying to do, but it's part of it. And don't know what the laps will be for that one, but that was crazy. That was crazy. Whew. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Kenny finishes dead last because he was too scared to start. Let's go take a look at the Rex until it breaks. All right, let's go here and take a look at what happened. Oh no, is it going to do this every time car goes through that corner? It is. Oh, Justin goes in hard, gets into the back of Billy. Might have knocked his front wing off already. Dylan's still rolling. and that's when he goes around, but luckily not in the track. It doesn't hit the wall, so he's all good. And Cameron gets a little loose there. He gets in the wall, and I think that's the end of his race. Colton gets loose. He heads into, ouch. Oh, man. I'm so glad he didn't bounce back out into traffic. We're going to see it every time we see someone there. Peter just lifting off, not trying anything crazy. Oh, Dan goes around. What happened here? Just first gear. Yep, first gear. He goes around, knocks the rear wing off of it, but he gets a caution, gets his lap back. Everything's good. Let's just do this the easy way and head to where the people were on their last lap and see how they ended up on their last lap. Justin comes in. Did he knock his wing? Yeah, he did knock his wing off, so he just gave up after that. Nick, his last lap is lap 2, or lap 3. And he is going to... Oh, he loses it there, and does he get hit? I think he's backing up. He's backing up. No one gets into him, amazingly. Good job to everyone there. And... Oh, that was lap 2. Okay. Lap 3 is he goes off there, and... What happened there? Does it just snap on him? Oh no, it just goes straight. Something... He had something break, or he just said screw it. Not sure which. Well, and then we'll say that brought out the caution, I guess. And then we know Matthias blinks out. Wesley, he had... Why did he have a black flag? Why is he not getting counted for these laps? Hopefully it didn't do something stupid. We cleared black flags. I'm pretty sure we cleared black flags every time. I really hope... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Billy just sneaks through there, and Dylan, nowhere to go. Oh, God. That was not good. And that is, unfortunately, the end of Joe's race, because Joe just can never have a good race when I'm around him. If we're in the same race, Joe doesn't get a good race. So we know how Joe dies. Cameron, we've seen him go off, but then get saved. Let's go check out what happened on lap 16 to end him. Oh, and he just gets loose there and doesn't hit anything, but just calls it. Peter, he's going off. And does he make it around, or does... Nope, he gets into the wall there. Frank, a few laps later, he's on the pit. And... Oh, he loops it, and just having some issues there. Goes back into the pits and might be calling it there. Dylan, he makes it a few more laps. Hopefully no one got any weird black flags from the yellows. That's my biggest fear. Oh, he goes off there. Left side's gone. Christopher, seen him have a couple of spins. And I don't like these blank laps. I don't know what's happening with those, but coming out of the pits, Christopher gets going. Is this where we've seen him just loop it on the exit? Are we under yellow? Did you wreck under yellow? Sorry that I saw that. Sean, we seen his issue. I believe he went off Oh no, we didn't see that. We seen him go off, but then he's coming out of the pits, guns it, breaks it, and that just shoots him back out on track. Thankfully, no one was coming along, but that's really broken. And his race is over. And let's go see what happened with Billy. Where was that? Would it be this? So he makes the pass there. Oh, he just gets loose off the corner, and then it just starts swapping on him. Goes for the long slide, rejoins, but all the way at the back. But the yellow actually does help him, I think. Because no, it doesn't really help him because he still finishes back there in 12th. So, all right, let's take a look at the points. We'll look at the results first since I have them here. So 62 laps, 4 cautions for 12 of those laps. And who led the most laps? Warren almost led the most laps. Sean gets the most laps led with 23. 10 for Leighton. Billy, 9 laps. So bonus points for Sean. Everyone else gets a bonus point for lap led. They get like 5 bonus points, I think. Let's take a look at the point standings now. Season 6, and Leighton is your points leader by a long ways at the moment, 205 to 150. Warren with the 150. We're in third with 135. Charles Joe is 5th. So even though he had a bad result, it's still, you know, that win, not win, but second place, I think, in California helped him. Dylan, Tracy didn't show up for the road. Justin, Timothy, Nick, Gavin up to 11th. Points are very heavy for good finishes, so don't get discouraged by bad finishes. 7 races, though, it looks like Leighton and Warden are the ones to watch out for because they're quick on both types of race tracks. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.